Oh, it's a huge one. Get the net.
Oh, that's a hog. Muy bueno.
What's up out there, addicts? Welcome to another episode of Addicted. Today, we got one goal on our minds, and that is fish tacos. We're not gonna tell you what we're fishing for yet, because we gotta get one in the boat and we can show you what we're fishing for. As you can see, we're in just a beautiful area today. We got some interesting, colorful little lures that you don't see us normally using on episodes of Addicted, so let's see if we can put some fish in the boat. Got him. I don't think he's big by any means, but might be a taco. Nope. Definitely not a taco over that guy. Oh, there's a better one. That one crushed it. This is gonna be a taco. Oh, I think he came off. No!
That's one thing, you should never name your meal before you get them in the boat.
Nice. Oh, it's a good one. Oh, it's a huge one. Get the net.
Really. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a hog. Hog mama. Little down.
When I saw it roll, I thought it was way bigger when it rolled.
Nope. Alright. My first smallie of the year. And if this is any kind of prelim to what we're doing today, I'd say what? That's 3 pounds or so?
Yeah, we got a scale if you want to weigh it. Want to weigh her?
Sure. Got that one on the old.
That's the nice thing about the old Minn Kota. We just come up here and put on the old lock. It's like rankered.
Alright, that one came on the old 064 Brad's Wiggler. Ooh, ooh, feisty, feisty. What a cool looking fish too. Yeah, where are we at?
3 pounds, 2 ounces.
3, 2, 1. Just look at the beauty of these things. Now these Columbia River smallmouth are something that have flourished over the years and have grown in population due to the dam systems that we have here. I'm gonna get this one back before we get them any more worn out. See you later, little dude. And why we're not gonna keep that one for the fish tacos is the size of it. We try to encourage a trophy fishery up here. There's a lot of tournaments and there's a lot of activity up here fishing, but it doesn't hurt to keep those little ones and eat them. It actually thins out the herd a little bit, allows those bigger ones to get even bigger, and it never hurts to go through and kind of help the resource by thinning out that herd. It helps not spread disease, it helps keep those populations healthy, and that one was a fine example of a healthy bass, so I'm stoked. First one of the year, 3 pounds, 2 ounces. Thank you, Scott Call. Oh, little one, little one, little one. Man, he hit it like a ton of bricks. Woohoo! Wee little guy. Still just fighting that size range there. This one's a little too small now. We want to make sure we have enough meat to actually make a full taco. So the nice part about these things is when you do get that perfect size at like 1 to 1.5 pounds, you really don't need much. Basically, we're going to probably keep 1 a person. So 4 fish out of the system really doesn't hurt anything.
This is an eater. Put the net quick. Get this for sure an eater. Man, he's gone.
Oh. Oh, Mother Nature says no way.
That was the perfect one.
That was. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. I don't know. I haven't really got a good look at it. Oh, it came off. 7. Come on, man.
Biscuit. We suck. Safe to say we found the fish though. Oh my god, dude. We could have easily had enough for the tacos at this point. God.
Ooh, let's do this. Oh yeah, that's an eater. First eater of the day.
That's good enough, I think. Can't be picky, you know what I'm saying? Little taco. Now that one wasn't coming off. There's our first taco, ladies and gentlemen. First taco.
Oh yeah. Flip him, flip him, quick. He's gonna come off. Well, there you have it. We'll call this one burrito. First one's taco, this one's burrito. All I know is it's gonna be dinner.
There we have it. We got taco, burrito, chalupa.
Chalupa.
Addicts, it's been a little bit tougher of a day, that's for sure. We have not been able to find them. Struggling with finding the right water temperature. We landed on a little pot of them right here, but we're one away and we're eating lunch, so we don't really care. Sunny outside.
It is.
Little's having a good time.
Hasn't gotten hooked yet.
What do you think, Lid? I think we're gonna let that one go. Little female. Little female, we found a pod, folks! We found a pod. We're gonna let this little girl go though. Oh, got her in the head. No bueno. Oh, stop moving, I'm gonna, oh, perfect. Perfect. So Addicts, what we're trying to do is, as you can see, we got kind of this big rock jetty right here. We're trying to find spots like this where these smallmouth can kind of stage up and ambush bait because they're not quite spawning yet. They're getting close to spawning, but a lot of them are just staging up on these outside rock jetties, and then they're gonna go into the shallows very soon and drop all their eggs and make a bunch of future generations. But we're killing them before they can do it. But they're gonna be all over right here. Got him?
Good one.
Woo! That's a nice one.
What a beaut, Clark.
I think that's our last one for tacos, huh?
I think so.
There we go. We got our tacos. What's that one named?
Chimichanga.
Chimichanga. On the troll. Troll him up. Went to my salmon roots. He gone.
All right, everybody, it's taco time. So filleting any bass can be kind of complicated, whether it's a rockfish like out of the ocean or it's any sort of bass that you're catching out of a lake or a river. And again, this isn't something that we normally do. There's going to be a lot of critics in this video about us killing and eating these fish, but these smallmouth bass are some of the most plentiful fish in the Columbia River. So it really doesn't hurt to take a couple home and eat them, as long as you're not overtaking from the resource and as long as you're not keeping those big fish that are breeding and are creating that trophy fishing environment. So these are the perfect size to be eating, and I'm actually really looking forward to this. This will be one of my very first times ever eating a smallmouth bass. So here we go. An electric knife was really good for filleting of any method of a bass or any sort of hard-boned fish like a walleye or any sort of bass species. And that is because their skin is so tough and the fact that their bones are very, very strong as well. So I'm gonna make sure to keep that thing right along that backbone best I can. Should go right along the backbone. So the trick to this now is to leave that little piece of that fillet connected to that body right there. You can actually take your knife and run it right along that skin, and it actually creates that little bit of a handle for you so that you can get that knife through there and get as much meat off of that skin as possible. That's a little bit of that belly, but that's okay. And now from here, I'm gonna take my knife, run it straight down, make sure to get those bones, and look at that beautiful piece of meat. Perfect fish taco. There's actually some really quality meat. It's super, super firm. We got this stuff right on ice right away. And I'm actually surprised it's a super high quality piece of meat. Really, really nice white meat. It's gonna fry up nicely and be nice and flaky and perfect for a taco. Beautiful. Look at how much meat we got off of that. There we have it. 2 fish tacos, or should I say, dos. Go with one of my go-to slaws, and this works really, really nicely with any kind of fish or any kind of taco recipe. I really like doing this because it's easy. It's a bag of coleslaw, it's a few other ingredients, and it keeps you from having to chop everything up and add it to the taco. It all goes into the slaw and you just put it right on top of the fish once it's ready to go. So I just got my little coleslaw kit here. I'm gonna dump that into the bag, and just chopping up normal cabbage could work good too. Whether it's some red cabbage or white cabbage, this is all I could find at the store today, so that's what we're going with. From there, I'm gonna go a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of onion, okay, super simple. I'm gonna add just a little bit of taco seasoning to that. Just a little touch, because this stuff is pretty potent. You don't want to add too much. You can always add more. You can't take it out. That's what I always say. So I'm going to do a little bit of tapatio in there. Pretty good little helping. Give it some nice flavor. Then a nice dollop of sour cream in there. I'm going to go pretty heavy on that. And just mix her up to taste. Give her a little taste test. Just right. I'm gonna grab my fish. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use this taco seasoning to flavor up this fish, and I'm gonna go pretty light on it because I don't want to cover up that nice fresh flavor of that fish. I'm just gonna have that really light, airy flavor. Let's see how just a little bit goes a long way there. Kind of scoop that stuff up off the pan. There we go. All right, now the old faithful instant potatoes. This time I just went with a normal flavor, just plain flavor, plain instant potato flavor. Normally I go with like a garlic or some sort of flavored mix, but this is just the normal instant potatoes. See how it's nice and flaky. Ooh, that looks good. And then into the powder we go. Give that thing a nice roll. Get each piece nice and covered. Oh man, this is looking good already, ladies and gents. This is looking good. That's gonna give a very, very nice crisp little outer layer to that. Adds a lot of nice flavor. The nice part about the instant potatoes is it's more of a texture thing. You can add the seasoning to the fish, but then putting that instant potato on there gives it that nice crispy texture and that nice crispy outer layer, which is gonna be really, really great with this fish. So let's get the rest of this mixed up. Okay, we're gonna test out our oil first. Oh, that's perfect. Into the pan we go.
Everything's good with oil.
That smells so good. I can smell that butteriness from the instant potato. And you can kind of feel that kick. You can smell that kick in your nose from that taco seasoning. This is gonna be good. So once these are done, I'm gonna get them laid out, let them cool off a little bit, and then I'm gonna do my cheesy tortilla. This is a fun little avocado hack for you avocado lovers out there. You slice the thing in half, and if you get a perfectly ripe one, you can peel that skin right off, and it makes it a lot easier to cut up. So it takes a perfectly ripe one too. It can kind of be a pain in the butt if it's a little too squishy. Oh, golden brown, eh? Si, senor. Those are looking perfect. Nice and flaky. Want them kind of falling apart in the pan. I'm gonna just take them out in chunks here. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful color.
Those look so good. I feel like it's pretty underrated. Like, not a lot of people talk about eating them, but they're really good. They are. I've had them a few different occasions and they're amazing.
All right, now for the best part of all, other than the fish, the cheesy tortilla. Got a shout out to my man Life right now from Northwest Fishing Secrets. He opened my eyes to this little recipe. It is his go-to recipe on his channel, so go over and check out some of his videos. He's got some fun ones. Likes to go on some cool adventures. And if you guys want to see some other cool adventures, be sure to go out and check out our other channel, Stay Fishy Adventures. You can find a link at the bottom of the Addicted page, at the very bottom. Scroll all the way down, and there it is, Stay Fishy Adventures. A lot of cool things like today. A little bit less fishing, but a lot of fun adventures in camping and traveling the world. So thank you, Life, for showing me this recipe. Okay, now that that cheese is getting good and hot on there, you can kind of see the sizzle starting. Is it the taste or is it the sizzle? Oh, like a pro. Okay, taco number one coming up, Marlon. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I was born ready.
Look at that. So awesome.
It smells delicious.
Let's go a hefty chunk of fish in there. A little bit of the slaw. Great presentation here. A lot of colors, a lot of vibes, a lot of mojo, if you will. A couple pieces of that. One more splash of tapatio. It's a really nice crumbly cheese. Just kind of give it a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we're ready to eat. Show them the camera's got to eat first.
Yum, yum.
Wow. Total wow moment here. Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Fish, for sacrificing your beautiful self for my belly. Muy bueno.
Really good.
Phenomenal.
Amazing flavors.
Well, for all you bass guys out there, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go kill them all.
Honestly, just like Jordan said and we said throughout the episode, it's really good to just cull a little bit of the herd. You know, it's not gonna hurt taking a few smallmouth here and there. There's so many of them, there's so many small ones, and the more you keep, the bigger the fish get.
Yep. And for that matter, lakes are different than rivers. In a river system like the Columbia River, like you saw us in today, there is the most plentiful species of fish in that river. So it does not hurt a damn thing. The river's 1,000 miles long, and there's bass throughout the whole dang thing. So if you're fishing a local lake or something, don't make it a real habit to go out and keep a lot of those fish and take from that small resource. But in a big resource like that big river, I'm happy to put some in my belly and on my plate.
It's really good.
I love the texture. It's very light and flaky, not mushy. You find a lot of times with different species that are in warmer water, like these fish can be. Granted, the water today was only 50 degrees. It wasn't hot at all. But that meat stays really nice and firm and has that flaky taste to it, a lot like a rockfish out of the ocean, because those fish are in a lot colder water as well. So I love it.
And ain't fish tacos without a little White Claw. Cheers, brother.
Woo. Well, everyone, on that note, it was an awesome day being out there with you all. Thank you all so much for joining us on this fun adventure. I can't wait to have some more and have you guys along for the next ride. If you guys want to see more fun videos just like you saw here today, go up here and click this link to this next video. Go down here, hit subscribe, turn those bells on, comment below of what you thought about today's video, and you can be the comment of the day just like this person right here. Thank you all for tuning in. You all stay fishy, and we'll see you out there.